The smile inside is the number one most important practice in the Tao. Now the loving energy multiply more and more and more and more. Now you feel warm, you feel energy.
How many people have you taught over the years?
I think it's a few 100,000 people. The inner smile is that you learn how to smile inwardly and smiling to your organs by organs by organs. Like we said, our body, our organs, like in Bible, Jesus said, our body is the temple of God. But in the Tao, say the same thing but more specified. Our organs is the temple of the soul and our soul and the spirit. God is spirit. If I keep my organ healthy, now the spirit will come to stay with me, or God will come to stay in my temple. But if your own temple are broken and leaking and all kind of rain coming down, nobody want to stay there.
Okay, so purify your inside so God and the Spirit will come there.
Right.
Okay, I get that. How do you smile on the inside?
The smile inside is the number one most important practice in the Tao. We call it creating cycle. So in our body, there are two energy can be multiplied, two organs can be multiplied. Heart can multiply love, joy, happiness if you're connecting with unconditional love. So the heart in the Tao always, all the time they don't know Wi-Fi or internet, they don't know it. But they know that they are born to be connect. The heart is shining, radiant, born to connect. So when you turn on your heart, how you turn on? When you feel love, joy, happy. How you to be love, joy, happy? You don't have to be a holy man. But you only feel love, joy, and happiness. That is the key. Now, and you have to balancing with the negative. You don't have to be the holy man. Nobody perfect. But in the Tao state, we always talk about yin yang, negative, positive, night and day, hot and cold, but must be fire balance. If they fire balance, we are okay. If the world, so the most living places in the world is the place that are day and night equal, more equal. That is the place that we stay the most. We're not going to stay in the Alaska. In summer, 3 o'clock in the morning, the sun is still there. But in the winter, you only see 2 or 3 hours of light. So it's not balanced that way. See? So now when we find balance, that is the key. So now the very simple, you smile to the heart.
So I'm just close my eyes and smiling to my heart. Am I smiling to my face or just to my heart?
You have to smile first in the eyes, and you lift up the corner of the mouth. And you hold your hand in your heart. Now in the Tao, really require that you have some simple anatomy knowledge. We call image. Very important is the image. All the practice in the world, all the religions in the world give you an image. A statue, a temple, a church, a building. It's the image. But the Tao say, hey, your organ is your temple. So now if you can figure your heart, so we say, if you believe your mind have connection into the heart, so when you put your mind and feel it, and when you hold the heart image, you make connection. And when you smile, eye is the connection of everything.
Okay.
So we say eye connecting with the mind and the heart.
Okay.
So when they're connecting together, now when you hold the image of the heart, you are really feel you are inside your heart.
And am I thinking of like a biological heart, or am I thinking of like a heart thing?
A real heart.
A real heart. Okay.
Right.
And first of all, how do you smile with your eyes? Show me.
You see, when you look and you smile,
So
a genius smile.
Okay. Smile just with my eyes.
Yeah, and the mouth lightly lift up. The smile in the eye is so important because that is written down in the West. Parasympathetic is rest, smile, and rest. It starts all from the eyes. When people look at you very angry, very stressed, the eye. When people look at you and smile, it's very different. Okay. Now when you smile to yourself, because you are putting the system into parasympathetic to calm them down, to rest them down, and go into digestion. They need the relaxing and smiling and relaxing, and they go to digestion. But you are stressed, they stop all the digestion and go to war and fighting, shooting.
Okay, so I got to constantly calm this system down. All right, so I'm smiling.
And this is the best calming that people have.
Okay.
If they learn this,
better than meditation.
This is the meditation.
Okay.
But in the Tao we call energy meditation and energy multiplying meditation. Okay. So it not only empty the mind. Okay, so the Tao is energy meditation. You're increasing more energy, you feel energy, you multiply the energy, and you work with energy. Because everything is energy. That's what the Einstein said. E equal mc squared. Energy cannot be destroyed, only transformed. And the end of his life, he said, the whole universe is energy. That's it. Everything run by energy. No energy you cannot. Okay, so when we smile,
right, smiling to the heart. I'm picturing
the
my
mouth
heart.
lightly lift up, and the eyes really, just very genius smile. And you smile to the heart, hold your heart. Now if you believe the heart store love, joy, happiness. If you believe that, yes, that's all. So you believe that the heart store love, joy, happiness, you smile to your heart. Now you activate the love, joy, happiness, and they're shining and radiant out. They're shining and radiant out. They're shining and radiant out. Now, this shining radiant out is make connection. Connecting to people or connecting to the unconditional love. That is the love that in the universe that we have it. Okay, you don't have to believe in anything. They are there. So when you receive this unconditional love, they multiply more love. That's why heart can multiply. Heart can multiply. Okay, so they multiply more love. Now when you activate the love, now you bring down the small intestine, and your hand move. Usually it will take a longer time than that.
Okay.
We make it short version.
Okay.
So when you move the hand around the small intestine, in the Tao said, small intestine is empty. Empty space can multiply. So when you have love and you put it out the small intestine and you spiraling it, now the loving energy multiply more and more and more and more. Now you feel warm, you feel energy, you feel good. And you move this energy into the spleen and pancreas. So when you go to the spleen and pancreas, it's also started to activate. So the love, joy, happiness come into the spleen, pancreas, and stomach. You learn how you are smiling and sending love. Love can heal anything. Because loving energy, a real energy, heal you. That's why people doing this, they get healed. Simple, and they get healed. So you activate and you wrap the spleen and pancreas. So you have to think about, have some image about the spleen, have some image about the pancreas, and wrap them with love, joy, happiness. So that's the first part. First one is love, joy, happy. Go over the whole body first, and later on we separate each organ emotional. Okay. And we multiply them in the stomach. So now you multiply more energy in the stomach. And when you smile, hold the image and spiral, they are multiplying. So we call fire, when it burns, become ashes and become earth. That is the spleen. And when you have enough earth, it will condense and creating more metal, and that is the lung. So you come up to the lung. So you inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Now you breathe into your lung. And you wrap them around with love, joy, happy, appreciation. Because the heart can multiply so much love. And when you get more love in the lungs, now you're moving down into the large intestine. So you are aware, ascending column, transverse column, descending column. Okay. So when you do that way, now it multiplies the energy. Okay. This is the rule and the law of fire elements and creating cycle. Okay.
Okay.
And now, so when the metal it condense more water, and now we rub the hand warm, we cover the kidney. So the kidney is on the back that you can cover them.
Okay.
So when you cover the kidney and you smile, hold the image of the kidney, smile to the kidney, feel nice and warm, and wrap them with love, joy, happy, appreciation. And now we come up to the bladder. So when people do at home, they should take longer time.
Longer time than this.
And they started to really hold the image and smile to it and sending the love from the heart, wrap them around.
So you're loving all of your organs.
Right.
And you're multiplying the love in your heart. No,
all organs will multiply themselves. Because go along to the element. Okay. Now the bladder.
Now the bladder. Okay.
Bladder is empty, so it can multiply more.
Okay. I'll trust you on this theory. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So now when you spiral on the bladder, now it started to multiply more and more and more, because each organ help each other. That's the whole key. Organ multiply each other, help each other.
Okay.
So that we call fire element. So when you feel more and more energy, sometimes you feel a lot of energy, it go right down to the sexual organ.
Okay.
And
is that good or bad?
Very good, because you feel arousal.
Oh, okay.
So when you feel a lot of energy and it's spread out into, because the bladder is right on the prostate gland and on the testicle and on the penis.
Okay.
It's right there.
It's right there.
The arousal, because just now I said the sexual organ is the second organ that can multiply a lot of energy.
Okay.
So arousal is so important. Arousal, more arousal, and orgasm.
Okay.
And orgasm and more orgasm, this is a healing power.
Okay.
People, animals are dying for orgasm. That's it. That's just one orgasm. Why? Because every single cell needs orgasm to make them split. And this is the West research and discover that, hey, so we call DNA renewal, need arousal, orgasm, love, and compassion. Combine together, boom. And that's what the whole practice.
Okay.
When these two energy combine, they multiply. And the last one is the liver.
The liver. Okay, don't forget
so
about the liver.
water give to the liver.
Okay.
And when you come up to the right hand side and you wrap around the liver and you feel love, joy, happiness wrap around the liver, now it grow the tree. From one seed to a tree, blossoming to a fruit, and you can grow a forest.
Okay.
You chop the wood, now you put more into the hard fire, it burn more fire.
Okay.
And you go on again. The heart, the small intestine, the spleen, pancreas, stomach, the lung, the large intestine, the kidney, and the liver. You go on at least 6 times.
To all of these things. All right. So that
just
could take an hour.
Cycle. Take 10 or 20 minutes to 1 hour.
And with the elements like earth and metal and wood and fire and seeds, it's not necessarily that there's wood and metal inside me, but it's a way I can visualize these things to interact and to multiply.
Right.
And by visualizing it correctly, I'll get more out of the practice.
That is the energy more.
Okay.
Each one, they multiply each other.
Okay.
And that's why they call fire element. So the fire it burn become earth. The earth, if you condense the earth a lot, become metal.
Right.
The metal condense, they draw water down.
Okay.
And you have more water.
Okay.
And the water, when you have more water, you put into the wood, or you put into the seed, or put in the tree grow.
Okay.
And eventually become a forest. Now you have more wood to burn to be fire, and now you have fire make more earth, and the earth make more metal, and metal make more water. And now coming back again.